Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to this channel. How are you all doing? I hope you do very well. I'm going to put this video down as Vlogmas Day 30. There's a reason why. Hey babes. He's just minding what he needs to do. So if you see me backwards and forwards all the time, I'm checking up on my rice, because I've got rice and he looks good. So anyway, we're going to put this down as Vlogmas Day 30. So this is my 2023 in review, and he's highlighted a few little bits that's near enough the same as mine, and then what we're looking forward to in 2024. So starting off with January, obviously this didn't actually happen, but I just want to highlight it anyway because I did buy a plane ticket for the USA, and it cost me, I never really divulged how much it was return. It was actually £259 return for 3 weeks to travel to Cleveland, but to come back from New York to Ireland, because it worked out cheaper to go Liverpool, Dublin. This was all included with Liverpool, Dublin, Ryanair, then Aer Lingus from Dublin to Cleveland, then flying back from New York to Dublin, and then Dublin to Liverpool. £259 with a suitcase, with a carry-on, and yeah, it just didn't happen. You'll know why in a minute. So I'm just stirring this up. So which brings me to February. Obviously you'll know that this year, 2023, was my 40th year, and I also didn't complete my 40 challenges in my 40th year of life. I think I've done about 3 or 4, so yeah, that was a bit of a bust. So anyway, I did buy my 40th dress. I actually only paid, I think it was like £30, but it was one shoulder green dress, and had something that flew out. It was something different, and I added a few little bits to it which made it my dress. So obviously it didn't wear it, obviously sucks, because he would have loved me in the dress. And then I started doing food reviews and like coming back on my YouTube channel and trying to make my YouTube videos better, which I have. I'm using a different editing app, which is unique. I'm going to stir this again. So if you see me backwards and forwards, that's why. So February. So March, obviously I celebrated my 40th birthday, even though that was not, celebrating my 40th was kind of not supposed to have happened, but obviously because I had gastric bypass surgery, prolonged my life. And yeah, I done a live video, you'll see it on the channel, through the live section of the videos, where people were sending me money, and I was taking shots of amaretto, and then I was non-stop drinking champagne. Just put it this way, that night was a bit crazy. So we're going to go on to April now. Now April was a very, very amazing month for me. April and May. Of course. No, it's in the side.
Yeah. This one doesn't happen, no?
Yeah, it's still nice and cold. Yeah. So anyway, April was a very, very exciting month for me. I'll say April and May were the most exciting months for me. So obviously, you know my backstory from like the car accidents and stuff like that. So obviously, people think that this was like an April Fool's joke, but it wasn't. I actually travelled the night before, actually went all the way to Madrid. From Manchester, went to Madrid and got on the train from Madrid. Was it? Yeah, Madrid. Yeah, Madrid. And then I went on the train the next day because I stayed in a hotel. And basically ended up in Zaragoza, which is another part of Spain. And I, for the first time in 5 years, competed in a tournament, which was for 8 women, 8 men. One of the women didn't turn up, and she's a bit of a bitch, so I have no respect for her. She knows who she is. And then obviously I won my first title in 5 years. So obviously, and then obviously I had, like, after the show, you will see, which I've never ever posted before, the 23 minutes of 2023. The video is there with me celebrating, which was kind of exciting, but I was nervous at the same time. So obviously you do like your whole photo shoots, but obviously I proved everybody wrong in April, and then I was obviously preparing to come to Benidorm, which brings me to May. Oh boy. But I will say this, May was one of the, I will say, kind of mixed emotions, but for May, but it's come out green. Like, you know when you say the grass is greener on the other side, well, the grass is definitely greener here in Benidorm. That's what I will say. So obviously I was originally supposed to come on a 10-day vacation to Benidorm, but you know, the shit that went on, and I've got something stuck on my tights. Obviously, you know the whole script, I don't even have to go back into it. And then obviously all that shit that was happening, obviously I did some photo shoots, which you will see. There's one actually on the channel, on the community tab. And then I filmed a couple of promos, which is on another section here. I think I filmed 3, but one come out, I posted just 1. And then the best thing that happened to me. Wow! Oh, he's talking. So obviously the best thing that ever happened to me was I met Sai, didn't I? He's like the love of my life. And not only did he give me a place to stay, but he also gave me the heart and all the love someone can give somebody. And obviously our relationship started, but obviously, and also I now call Benidorm my home. So for him, all he's put is met Skylar, and we just started a relationship together. That's all he's put. So June, obviously you will see it on my channel. I did interview Kevin, also known as Scotsman in Tenerife, and I won the second of my 4 championships this year, which was the women's title. Because I won, it was world heavyweight, women's then world heavyweight, which was so much special. So July, obviously Sky's supposed to put, he's put, I proposed to Sky on my first beach. That was one of the best months I did ever have. And then I put, obviously he proposed to me, and at the end of the month, and I won my 3rd or 4th, which was my 2nd women's title. Because I have 2 women's, 2 world heavyweights, but they're not here, they're in storage. So a very important thing that happened in August for Sai, he was worried about something, and he finally cleared all his debts that he's been worried about for like 8 years. So he cleared all his debts, he's debt free to do what he wants here. And then he's put, and I watched my fiance win here, 4th title. I was like, okay. So, and that's what I've put near enough the same. Won my 4th championship in Benidorm, and because he was off work, he got to see me wrestle, and he's like, "Why you wrestle?" He didn't believe me at first. That was the thing. He didn't believe me that I was wrestling, or was ever a wrestler. And then when he found out that I was wrestling, he's like, "It's in for a bit of a shock." So that's August. September. Oh, 1 second. Right, anyway, that's the rice. I've just got to stir it and put it on 1 in a minute. So September, me and Sai, we both got jobs. Well, obviously I was a massage therapist in a hotel. Long story about what happened. Just say somebody from my home city got me wrongfully fired. Bitch. And he was doing barware. But we're not going to get him into his side of things. Obviously, October, you will see it on the 23 minutes video. Not only did I celebrate my 40th this year, but Sai celebrated his 50th in October. And obviously I made it all special for him. I had all balloons up and everything. It was so nice. And obviously I made it a great birthday for him, and I just want to do many more for him, if that makes sense, because he's never really celebrated birthday. He doesn't really like celebrating his birthday, but I made sure it was special for him. So November, which is me. For people that don't know, I do suffer with fibromyalgia, and I don't really talk about my fibro because mine's only mild compared to other people's, but it has, since I've been here, on and off flared up. But in last month it literally flared up really bad. He didn't believe me that I had fibro. He's like, he didn't know what to do, so we just went and got some medicine, so it helps it. But the medicine I'm supposed to be on, they won't give me here. It's a long story. Obviously I injured here, my cheekbone. Obviously the tailbone in my back, I'm always bumping on it all the time, and then I'd done something to my hip, but it healed nicely, so it wasn't too serious. And obviously I spent some time doing YouTube videos and concentrating on Vlogmas. So obviously for him, December, he celebrated first Christmas with me, and then we're doing New Year. We're going to the beach in a bit and celebrating it. I will post, so that's only going to be a short one when I'm going to do the fireworks and stuff like that for that day. So for me, obviously I celebrated Christmas and New Year with him, the love of my life. And then obviously, but we are happy and healthy, which matters the most. So obviously looking back at my 2023, I think it was alright, but I will say this, it was so much better than my 2022. As you guys know, that you've been through me with all this journey, through like Facebook last year, through the suicides, through everything. I feel I have done so much better this year, millions times over. Obviously, even though I didn't make it to the USA, obviously if I do ever go, he's coming with me when I do so. And obviously I thank Allah for bringing me Simon. So with me touching on Allah, yes, I am Muslim, and I'm proud to be that. We only eat halal meat. We listen to the Quran, and if anybody's got an issue with it, fuck you. That's what I want to say. That. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't like my religion, then I do, because that's all that matters. And what matters is that I'm happy, I have friends, I'm safe, and I'm in love, and I'm healthy. And obviously there's friends that accept me for my religion, accept me for me, accept our relationship. So, you know. So, here's what I'm looking forward to about 2024. Now, I'll be right back because this is annoying me. Be right back. I'm back. So, obviously, it's going to be 2024 before we know it, in a little bit. So, obviously, we've wrote down what we're looking forward to in 2024, but there's something on size what he's looking, something on size that he's looking forward to, but he doesn't want us to share it just yet, if that makes sense. Some stuff I'm going to share now, but there's this thing that I'm not going to share yet because I've asked him, but he didn't give me an answer. He just said he was on the phone. So we've near enough done the same things because we live together, and so obviously we're both looking forward to obviously getting our divorces finalised. That is near enough the top thing on our list. So yeah, so he finally knows that we're both still married and we're trying to get our divorces finalised. It's crazy because obviously we both want to marry each other. So obviously the long engagements. So obviously I'm going to mention this bit, but I'm not going to mention too much. Obviously we are going away in February, so obviously me and Si we're going away in February, but we're not going to talk about why, because of what he's put, because he hasn't given me permission to talk about it on the channel. So not yet, but if he does, we'll get it. I'm going to film something before, but you won't see it till like the end of February, if that makes sense. So obviously for me is I want to get more confidence, not just in doing YouTube videos, but obviously when I'm out public with him, because sometimes I'm not confident enough, and I want to try and be a bit more confident, which is understandable, and I want to be a bit more confident in doing my YouTube videos because I like doing YouTube videos, obviously. So, and then obviously I want to meet his family. So yeah, so that might be another vacation in a bit. So obviously, and he's put, obviously he wants to take me to visit his family, so that's not the same thing. And then he's put being happy with me, and I want to be happy with him. So, and I've put 3 other things, which is obviously eventually I want to prepare for our wedding, which our wedding is going to be a little bit different to what you're used to, and that'll be another discussion that we need to talk to down the line. Next year, this is one thing that's going to happen. I'm getting my documents, bring them to Spain by hook or by crook, whether it's by post, whatever, I don't care, it's going to happen. And obviously the last thing, obviously be confident, I'm going to try and do YouTube videos when I can, but the main thing is I want to get a job. That is one of the main things that I want to do in 2024. If that happens, we don't know. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on, you get a brand new video from me fairly soon. So yeah, stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao ciao, bye.